Good morning. Today we will be talking about the magic spell of Saturn at 24-25 degrees, Boon or Bane in Capricorn for India, my research. In this article, I am going to discuss the transit of Saturn from Libra to Capricorn from the year 1984 and the untowards happening for the Congress and benefic happenings for BJP. See, what has happened is that in 1984, 31st October 1984, Indira Gandhi was assassinated. And if you look at Saturn, Saturn was in Libra at 24.47 degrees, 24.06 degrees. And you see, there was assassination of Indira Gandhi. And then in the year 1991, May 1991, Rajiv Gandhi was assassinated when Saturn was in Capricorn. And mind you, again in Libra there was Pluto at 24.47 degrees. So the importance of a planet in Libra becomes all the more important, and especially at between 24 and 25 degrees. Now, on the basis of this, I had predicted that when Saturn comes back after 30 years in 2014 in Libra, then Narendra Modi will become the Prime Minister of the country. And on 19th May 2014, he was chosen as the Prime Minister of the country. Now, Saturn aspects from, and they were the same degrees, that was the fall of Congress, and then after 30 years it was the rise of the BJP. Now, Saturn aspects, the third aspect and the 10th aspect is very powerful. Now, Saturn aspects Sagittarius from Libra by third aspect. So, and it reaches the wherever it aspects the third aspect in a sign, it reaches there after 5 years. And the tenure of the Prime Minister is 5 years. So when Saturn reached Sagittarius, again at between 24 and 25 degrees, he again became the Prime Minister. And you have seen the decline of Congress since then. Now, my question is that now Saturn has again come in Capricorn and it will hover over these degrees between September to November. And it will be in a fallen state. It will be at that time when Saturn was in Libra, as per the foundation chart of India, it was in the 6th house over the 8th Lord Jupiter, almost at same degrees. Jupiter, the 8th Lord in the foundation chart of Taurus, the 8th Lord placed in the 6th house in Libra at 25 degrees. So that clearly means that whenever Saturn influences the 8th Lord and the 11th Lord, there is some major happenings in the country. Now, Saturn is going to transit. Saturn has already fallen in Capricorn and it is aspecting the sign Libra, where the Jupiter is placed in the foundation chart of India as the 8th Lord in the 6th house. Saturn will be stationary on the 23rd of October. It will start moving in these degrees from September to November. But unfortunately, on the 23rd of October, it will be stationary before becoming direct. And when a malefic planet is stationary, it is most venomous. It pierces that point, and it will be at 24 degrees over the natal Jupiter 8th Lord in the 6th house, and it will also aspect Jupiter by third aspect in the sign Pisces. It will aspect Jupiter, so it will influence both the transit Jupiter as well as the natal Jupiter. So, and Saturn will be transiting as a fallen planet in the 9th house. It has gone in the 10th house, it has come back in the 9th house. So, it will be most unfortunate. Even for the head of the countries, because Saturn is in the most afflicted condition, it will influence so many things. So this article was written and published in the Express Star Teller in the March 2019 edition. Long back I had predicted that this time will be most explosive for India. Maybe it is because of global recession, inflation going beyond control, earthquakes, havoc from rains, because it is Jupiter is in Pisces sign, in a watery sign, totally water sign, and fallen Saturn will aspect it, so it will be havoc from rains, even tsunami like things. And it is not only for India, it is for the complete world. Religious fundamentalism, strikes, riots, earthquakes, tsunami, head of the countries and head of the states suffering, essential items, shortage of essential items and agricultural items. You have already seen that Saturn in Capricorn has already influenced the head of the states. It has also influenced the head of the countries. You see Sri Lanka, you see Afghanistan, you see UK, you see Pakistan, and already 10 or more countries are liable to go in deep recession because of the global recession. If you look at their debits and the loans what they have taken, it is very crucial. Irrespective whether it is China, whether it is US, whether it is Netherlands, whether it is Italy, whether it is France, whether it is UK, China. So all these countries are liable to go, and the first countries who will go in recession will be Taiwan. Russia and Ukraine war, so Ukraine, Pakistan, all these small countries, Nepal, Sikkim, Bhutan, and then earthquake is also expected in this Himalayan terrain. So friends, this Saturn transit in the 24-25 degrees arc in Capricorn will be most explosive. So this is what all I have predicted and I have written in this article. Please go through this article, and I've already made so many predictions and the finance minister has already said that rupee has already depreciated, and it is because of the global scenario, and the Fed is going to raise the interest rates, and it is obvious that from August onwards we will be in hot waters. Not only India, it will be the complete world. And the principle of, as per Jatak Parijat and Saravali, Saturn aspect on Jupiter together with Ketu brings vipatti and sampatti. It brings vipatti and damages the sampatti. And it is karka for mandi. So friends, it is crystal clear that we have the activation for global recession has already been activated from the 12th of July. But the solar ingress in Cancer is good because the Pisces sign is rising. So it is good, but all the same, Sun is afflicted by Mars and Saturn, and Sun is placed, as far as the India Foundation chart, it is placed in the third house of borders. So there may be disturbances in the border and the third house, rail and air accidents, and tension with the neighbors. Religious fundamentalism. So I will read out, there are 5 or 6 points which I have jotted down. So I will read out. Economy recession in the country and global recession. Religious fundamentalism, shortage of essential items, terrorism at the borders, earthquakes and cyclones of magnitude. I don't want to scare anybody, but they could be parallel to Bhuj and Latu, because in the Rashi and Nakshatra Sangata Chakra, there is Veda between Mars and Saturn. It is war-like situation. Whether it may not be actual war, but the country will suffer from war-like conditions. As I said, Saturn is the karka for sampatti and vipatti. It is in most afflicted condition. When a planet goes in a sign, retrogrades and falls back in a previous sign, it is in most afflicted condition. So, and earthquakes of intensity, havoc from rains, challenging time for the ruling government and Narendra Modi, because Saturn has been instrumental in bringing him to a pedestal twice. But unfortunately, Saturn is afflicted, and now Ketu is there in Libra. So, in place of Rahu, Ketu has come. So it is not good. The cycle has changed. Ketu has come over Rahu and Rahu has come over Ketu. From the time when Narendra Modi became the Prime Minister for the first time. So this is not good. This is going to bring a deep recession, and because of the recession, the government has to face all the challenges. And on top of it, there will be religious fundamentalism, because Saturn is the lord of the 9th and the 10th house as far as the India Foundation chart is concerned. And the 5 planets which are placed in the sign Cancer in the third house of India will all be influenced by the transit Saturn. So friends, this is also a dhaya for India. Saptam Shani. And then Aquarius is Ashtam Shani. So both these positions, Ashtam Shani and Saptam Shani, it will, because it has gone in Aquarius, it will also give the results of the Aquarius. From Aquarius, it is fallen in Capricorn. So 9th and 10th house of the India Foundation chart would be inversely influenced. So this research I made in 2019, I wrote an article, and the time has now come. So friends, this is all I just wanted to share, that be very cautious, be alert as far as the investment part is concerned. A lot of people, especially Ketu transiting over, Saturn transiting over this Saturn in Capricorn, those people who have Ketu in Capricorn. And Saturn is also not a benefic planet for the ascendant. And they are also having Sade Sati, will suffer the most. So friends, take care of your job, take a back seat, don't change your jobs, be contented for the time being till January 2018, till Saturn is in this position. And especially around September, October and November, these 3 months will be most crucial for the world. Not only for India but also for the world. So this is all, friends. I just wanted to share. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day. Bye bye.